Listen, I don't want to say it, but we gotta exercise. As gamers, alright, we're also human beings. And unfortunately, our bodies, our brains, they need exercise. There's really too many reasons for you to exercise. Pull up the list. Improve mood, boost energy, promotes better sleep, it helps with weight loss, it boosts your memory, increase mana regen, it reduces your risk of chronic disease, it reduces your toxicity, reduces blood pressure, lowers anxiety, like the list goes on and on and on. So now, you're convinced, right? So you start to think, well, what type of exercise should I do? And the answer honestly is you should do whatever you think is fun. Now, for me, personally, what's fun for me is playing Smash, playing Valorant, League of Legends, just playing video games in general. Some people, they like to kick balls around all day or ride bikes, and that's just not for me. And it's just not a good use of my time. I would literally rather go back to work than play sports. That's really rough.
Your setup sucks.
It's a work in progress, okay? Back to exercise. The reason I like to lift is because I want to get as many results as fast as possible and get back to gaming. That's really the only reason, right? I don't really have fun lifting, but if it will get me the most results, including improved confidence, the most amount of muscle mass, and the most amount of discipline as well, yeah, lifting is my choice of exercise. So you may not know where to begin or even what to do. I know that when I started, I had no idea where to even begin. But I got really lucky because I had someone that was there for me and helped me guide through some of the beginner process before, I was able to lift on my own. So here's what I'll do. I'll give you a little sample beginner workout that you can do at home. It's really easy. But before we even get into that, we need to remember the two most important parts about lifting, in my opinion. Number one, starting is the hardest part. Number two, it doesn't matter what you do as long as you're making progress in what you're doing. Without further ado, let's just get into it. We start this beginner workout with a classic, push-ups. They're great for chest, shoulders, and triceps, and are simple enough to do. We're gonna do 10 repetitions, aka reps, and that's one set. Rest for 2 minutes, and then do it again, and now that's 2 sets. You wanna go slow, and you wanna keep your elbows tucked in with your hands around shoulder width. In general, if you can't do this exercise, make it easier by going on your knees, or you can do less repetitions because remember, it doesn't matter where you start as long as you improve. If you need to make it harder, first of all, why are you even watching this video? The title said, for beginners. But you can use a weighted backpack and do more reps if you need to make it harder. Okay, I'm back to playing, baby.
We're not done yet, Arno. That was just the first exercise.
What?
That was the first exercise.
I suppose we can do more.
We have to. Isn't that the point?
I want to get back to playing, but okay, you know what? Let's. You're right. Okay, so next is elevated push-ups. These are done to strengthen your upper chest and triceps. And we're gonna do basically the same as the regular push-ups, except our legs are going to be elevated. A good place to start is 2 sets of 10 push-ups. You can make them easier by actually putting more of your weight on the bed or couch. And as you improve, you can go on your feet and then eventually add some weight with the backpack. Our next exercise is pull-ups to grow your back and biceps. And you'll need some equipment for this. You can find a goal post
or you can buy a pull-up bar, link below for one. Pull-ups are pretty hard, not gonna lie. And if you can't even do a single one, just like when I started, then I got some tips for you. If you have a training partner, which I highly recommend you do, or just a buddy, they can help you by pushing you up and making sure you get over the bar. It's pretty wholesome. Alternatively, if you have some, you can use resistance bands to assist you, but you might need a second person to help them set them up for you. And if you don't have a buddy or some bands, you can use this secret technique where you jump up to help you pull up and then slow your descent as much as possible. Again, you'll probably suck when you start out, but that doesn't matter. You'll get better just like how you got good at games. Except me. I just can't seem to get out of bronze, and it's been weeks now. The next exercise are chin-ups, which are pretty similar to pull-ups, and they'll also work out your back and biceps. Once again, 2 sets of 10 reps is what we're going to be starting out with, but feel free to tweak the amounts of reps and number of sets for any of the exercises. You'll notice that all of our exercises we've done so far are using multiple muscles, aka compound exercises. And that's because this will get you the most gains in the least amount of time, which means we can get back to what's really important in life. The last muscles we're going to target are abs. For the upper abs, we're going to be doing crunches. This exercise actually requires focus. If you just do it, you won't feel it and get the full benefits. You can start by doing normal sit-ups and having your feet planted, then having your feet elevated, and then eventually adding some weight with a backpack. Also, another useful tip for this one is to go slow and really visualize your abs contracting. A good place to start is around 2 sets of 15 reps. Now for the last exercise, leg raises. In this household, we're doing it this way to target the abs as much as possible and not the hip flexors. It doesn't look impressive, but trust me, it gets tough. And once you're ready to progress, you can use a weighted backpack to help you out. Once again, 2 sets of 15 should be enough to begin as a baseline.
Now, you're probably asking, how many times per week do I need to do this? And the answer is simple, the same amount. If you think you can do 3 times per week, take it down by 1 and commit to 2 times per week because we want to make sure that you're consistent. Also, now that we're here, write down when you're actually going to do these workouts. It really helps when you have the days of the week planned out for when you're going to do these. Also, if you found this workout too easy, that's good. The goal of this workout is not to kill you. Remember, starting is the hardest part. You are going to feel sore. You're not going to like it at first. You won't feel like doing it. But I promise that your second workout will be easier than your first workout. And you will eventually understand the metagame, and you will get good. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And also, let me know if you would rather see a meal prep video or an at-home equipment video next. Anyways, that's all the time I have left for today. I need to get back to gaming because, like working out, I need to get good.